All right, we back. Man, I'm not sure what happened. Computer just blacked out. I'm gonna see if I can get the callers back on. This was crazy. I lost everything. The callers, everything was gone. But we back, man. The Knicks call up show. Keep the calls coming in. I'm trying to get to some of the people that was here to let them know that we live from a new link. Let me see. Let me send out these text messages. By the way, if you want to call up and you didn't get a chance to call up, or you was on the line, call back as well. 646-995-8389. And we'll be rocking again. I don't know what happened, y'all. I don't even have no crazy windows up. Normally when I do a live, I be having a whole bunch of windows up. And I know that messes with the processing when you have so much windows up. Yeah, right now all I got is my mixer and this Streamlabs. So we should be good, man. Salute to HRM, the great. We was talking about Coach Tibbs and playing the bench. And yeah, I'm gonna see if I get these guys back on. I just text all of them, call back, see if I get Yuri back as well. Cause they was in the middle of a what seemed to be a kind of interesting conversation. I just say it like that. Let me see if I get them all on. I'm gonna say this, man. I'm impressed with Coach Tibbs. I think that Coach Tibbs is doing a phenomenal job. The views of the Coach Tibbs naysayers does not represent the views of the channel members and owners. Yes, we back. Knicks will be champs. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. I'm just here. I was chatting to you in the chat. Knicks will be champs. I was about to say, hey, good job. Oh, okay, I got Trevor back on the line. Hey, Trevor. The views of members. We back, Trevor.
Hey, what's up?
Mute your background, brother.
Are you gonna hit me back? All right.
Yeah, we back, brother. We back. We definitely back. I'm trying to get because y'all was about to get into it. Okay, hold on. Okay, Trevor, you back on the line.
I'm here. I'm back.
All right. Yeah, you just got to mute your background again.
Yes, I did.
Okay, perfect. I'm trying to get Yuri back up in here too, because y'all was about to get it in. Okay. And I was waiting for my time to get it in. I'm not sure if you remember what your last point was. But I know it was getting interesting. It definitely was getting interesting. Oh, okay. We got Yuri back as well. Hey, Yuri, I'm gonna merge you back in.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, yeah, we good. I don't know what happened, man. I got the black screen to death. I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened. Wait, oh, yeah. Trevor, you there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Hold on. I got Hector. I lost Yuri. I gotta get Yuri back. Hey, Hector.
Yo, what's up, man?
How's it going, brother? I'm trying to get the conference call back. Give me a second. All right, so I got Trevor. I got you. Okay, so I got Trevor and Hector. Yuri, call back. Yuri, call back. Call back, please. Yeah, I'm sorry for all the technical difficulties, y'all.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can't get Trevor back on. Every time I merge him, he drops out. Yuri, are you here? Nah, Yuri's not here either. It's just you. Okay, hold on. This is Yuri. Let me see if I get Yuri back. Okay, Yuri, you there? You there, Yuri? Nah, it's just Hector. I don't know what's going on, y'all. So we're gonna have to do it one at a time, man, because I can't get these guys on.
Nah, it's all good. Yeah. Nah, I just
Oh man, I'm sorry. Yo, call back, guys. I don't know what's going on with my lines. I don't know. But keep the calls coming. I'm gonna do one by one. So whoever calls first, that's who I'm gonna rock with. Maybe it's because they all were calling so many calls. Let me see if I get Yuri back.
Yo.
Hey, okay, I'm not sure why I kept hanging up, but I'm gonna rock out with you. I'm not sure what you were saying last. I don't know where we was at.
Yeah, I don't know where we were
Man,
at either. Last thing I remember was talking about, Mitch availability and stuff, and I'm gonna like, hop off because it's getting late for me.
okay, yeah, go ahead.
So when it comes to Mitch, I'm against trading him because his stock is really low. No one's gonna want an injured big. His trade stock's gotta be the lowest of the low because the report I heard on him was that they would trade for him. The best you're gonna get is Jonas Valanciunas right now.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't want Jonas Valanciunas. I think it would compromise Cat big time. Because Cat can't shoot at you right now. And Cat's being in a poster, right? And by Cat's being in a post, he's taking his post game a lot to a higher level because, due to that injury on his thumb, he's been going in the post a lot more. So the way I look at it is, if you get Mitch back, it will complement Cat. But then the free throws.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's a problem. So the Knicks front office got to figure it out. They got to
Yes.
figure it out.
Yes, yeah, and Leon Rose we trust, so we know that whatever move they decide to do is going to be calculated. It might surprise us. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still hoping for Miles Turner. I know it's not gonna happen, but oh my god,
If it would happen, that'll probably be the biggest splash. And
that what? You know how crazy everybody would be like, oh my god, the Knicks is winning the championship. Yeah, it'll be crazy.
Here's the thing, I still think they're winning the championship, though. I personally.
Hey, yo, honestly, I'm not. Listen, every time somebody says that, I will never argue against it.
Because if you got Cat, who's healthy, which he looks like he's healthy, he's playing a bone chip, but that don't matter. The man's still.
That don't matter. Yeah, he's still putting you in the basket. Don't matter.
Still putting you in a basket. I feel like when you get Mitch, the defense. If you don't think the defense has been good now, just imagine when Mitch gets back, when he starts to get back into his rhythm, 10 to 15 minutes a night. If he gets back early, that is. And again, if Mitch don't come back this season, he's going to come back next season. I think a lot of Knicks fans don't understand that.
Right.
He's going to come back
That's
next
a fact.
season.
Yep. That's a fact. That's a good point. And he making $12 million. So now his salary goes down and it gets lesser in value. So I'm for keeping him too, unless you're going to get something like a Miles Turner. If you're not doing that, it don't make sense to trade. Like it don't make sense to trade.
It don't make no sense. And I get it. Availability is the best thing right now, especially in the NBA. I'm not arguing with the Mitch people that want him traded. I agree with that 100%. But who's going to average more? Who's going to protect the rim a lot more? You're not going to tell me Cat's not going to protect the rim, because I'm going to tell you something right now. Cat, as good of a defender he's been as of late, his biggest weakness is rim protection.
Facts. That's not even a debate. Yeah, you can't even debate that.
And we need rim protection.
Yep.
And I'm happy the defense has finally picked it up. I really am. It could have come at a better time too. I don't know what happened. I don't know what they did. I don't know what kind of team meeting they had to talk it over, but it looks like they said, screw the offense. We're going back to being defense. The offense can come. And you know what? I'm happy for them, because that's Knicks basketball. Knicks basketball has always been about defense. It's always been about defensive rebounding. Always stopping you with defense. I feel like what happened was, personally, they got way too carried away with their offense.
Right. They was trying to be like the Phoenix Suns, it felt like, right?
Yeah. It felt like a ripped off Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
But now you got Mikal. Mikal's finally coming out to his limelight. I've been defending Mikal for a long time now. Yeah, where's those damn apology forms?
Bingo. We need those apology forms ASAP. We need the forms, because like what people don't understand, right, Yuri, is that they want everything to be fast. Like they want everything to happen like boom, right then and there. Like they don't understand. Like I remember I was talking to a good friend of mine who's a Knicks fan as well. He called me and we were talking earlier on because I forgot to hit him up to say how you feel about the Knicks. And he was like, man, they don't play no defense. They don't look good together. Mikel's shot is broken. This is all like preseason, like, you know, talk,
That
right?
shot was broken though. Let's not. That shot was
It's not.
broken.
Exactly. So I told him, I said, listen, man, it's going to take time. Give it 10 games. Just 10 games. He said, 10 games? He said, we don't got 10 games. And I'm like, sometimes fans become so short-sighted because they just want to win the championship. I know we've been waiting for a long time. Some of us longer than others, right? We've been waiting a long time, but we started out the season 5-5, right? Then the next 10-game stretch, we went 14-8, right? And so it was a constant. Then the next 10-game stretch, we went 20-10. So we started getting better and better and better. And that's all I was saying. Like, taking time don't have to be years. Right. Exactly. Give it some time throughout the season to marinate, you know, to foster, to grow. And that's what's happening now. So when you see the team hitting all strides, you know, pulling up 5-game win streak, going on a 6-game, I think, of course, we'll extend it. It's not out of nowhere. It's due to the fact that we put in the work, we put in the time, and the time is now. So I think that, yeah, we are a title contender for sure, you know, yeah.
And again, I'm going to respond to the Draymond one. I'm like, Draymond, come on, bro. Cat's he's not going to get MVP, obviously. I think that can be well stated. But don't be surprised. He's put New York on the map along with Jalen Brunson. Yeah, I've been seeing Cat, you know, he's fitting that New York slang, you know. He's out in them streets in New York. Remember, he wanted to be a Knick. Always wanted to be a Knick.
Always. Yep.
So the fact that he's a Knick and he's showing that culture, that divergence, you know, we're getting a Cat like we never seen before. And I don't think, and I was one of those Knicks fans who was like, I went through the Derek Fisher season, for God's sakes.
Oh, Lord.
Derek Fisher. I watched all 82 games of those.
Oh, my God. And you thought they were going to be good in the beginning, too, right?
After I didn't want Mike Woodson to be fired. I really didn't.
Me either. But that's a whole nother topic. Oh, God.
That's a whole nother topic for another day. But if you look back on it, like a whole decade of misery, what Phil Jackson did to this team, it feels like fans have PTSD, and I get it. I understand it. Believe me. I don't ever wish on nobody what we went through during the Phil Jackson era.
Yeah.
I don't wish on nobody, and not on any team.
Yo, you know what? That era was so bad that it's a blur to me. Like, I could tell you more about the 90s than that time. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, it just was like so like negative, just like, because it felt bad because you thought they were going to be good. Every time the Knicks made a move, we was like, yes. And then when it turned out to be like crap, like not even like, okay, we think we're going to the finals, but then we just made it to the first round. No, it's like, you're a lottery team. Like, yeah, that was a tough time to be a Knicks fan. Yeah. It's one thing if you know you're bad, right? Because then you're not going to be so high. But you getting Phil Jackson, you thinking Zen Master, you know, 14, 15 champions, or however championships he got. You like, man, let's do it. And then
what he did to that Knicks team is irreplaceable damage. Hands down. Hands
insane,
down,
man.
Was the worst ever to be a Knicks fan. I got laughed at for being a Knicks fan, but I was like, when they start coming up, and they will. This was me saying it in 2014, 2015, 2016. When they get their act together, when they get a new front office, when they get everything, don't be surprised when Knicks are top 5 in the Eastern Conference. And guess what? We're 2025. We're in top 3 in the Eastern Conference right now.
That's a fact, man. That's a big fact. And we were number 2 last year. Don't forget it. And we still could be number 2 this year. Let's go.
I think we're going to be number 1 this year. I truly do.
I'm riding with you on that. I think that is a possibility. I think if people going to look at us like number 1, the Cavs. I'm glad. I like how you think, because it's not about.
I don't believe in the Cavs.
It's a moment. it's a moment, right? The Cavs are having a moment, but what I'm seeing right now is that the schedule is getting tough, and they had their little injury stretches, right? I'm not wishing injuries upon them, but they didn't really get a chance to really see, how adversity, right? They've been having their main team for the majority of games. I think the Cavs are going to have a hard down the stretch. I see them losing a lot of games, but that's just me.
I think so too. I really do think so. That's me too. I think that is Fox going to the Spurs, Poppy? I think we got to trade.
Oh wow!
I think we got.
I don't know. You see it? Did you get the update? Because I'm scared to pull up Windows right now.
Poppy in the chat says Fox going to the Spurs.
Let me do a quick Google search. I'm not even gonna do because I have a feed, an NBA feed that give me every single news as soon as something happens. I'm not even gonna pull it up because I'm scared that the computer gonna shut off. Hold on, I'm gonna just do a Google on it, because that's crazy. We've been talking about Fox. Well, I mean they've been talking about Fox being on the move and where could he go? I'm telling you right now, if he goes to the Spurs, yeah, they gonna be a problem, man. They are going to be a problem.
They might make a late push.
They might make a late push because that's what you need. Like we said, when you got a great center, you need that point guard. And Fox is solid, boy.
Saying nearing per ESPN.
Ooh,
nearing.
That's crazy. But they were saying that the Spurs was looking into trading for him once the Kings made him. By the way, that was the Knicks doing too. When we beat them, all of a sudden Fox is available for trade.
Is greatest thing ESPN is reporting it's a closed deal.
Ooh,
that's a
wow, and that's a spot. And they got so much players and picks they can give up. Like, oh wow, it's a 4-team deal. Hold on, I could pull this up on the screen, y'all. Let me get this on the screen. So, rumored Spurs are working. Hold on, it says rumor though. Hold on, let me back out of there. Let me see. All quiet talks. Let me see. Creating 3-team mock trade. Says working on it. I guess he must got the most recent update from ESPN. Let me see if I could do past hour.
If they do a trade for Trae Young going to the Spurs, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
No, not Trae. Not well. That'd be crazy. But I don't think. Nah. Fox, I could see. Fox, I could definitely see. I think Fox would be better for them than Trae. Only because I think Atlanta would probably want way more than what. The Kings, I think, is taking anything at this point. The Kings, I feel like they just don't know what the hell they doing. So yeah, it's breaking news. Whatever they got is breaking news. I don't even see it in the Google search right now.
We'll find out later.
Yeah, we'll find out tomorrow when we wake up and we see, oh my God, the Spurs, they got Fox and somebody else too.
Don't be surprised if the Spurs are top 3 in the Western Conference next season.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they're gonna be up there because Wemby that brother, he's incredible. Like he can do everything on the floor. I mean, I knew he was incredible when I saw him. Like when the NBA had they were showing all the French games, and I watched the first game. I said, "Yo, this kid's gonna be a superstar." Just the one game I saw. When I saw him literally be able to do everything, I'm talking about step back threes. I'm talking about post ups. I'm talking about blocking shots on the perimeter. I literally everything. Lob threat. I mean, yeah, he's a problem. Yeah, they give Fox. They're gonna be a threat. We might see them in the finals, man.
We really might.
We might see them and Integral. I'm not sure yet. But I'm willing to bet it'll be definitely Vassell or Johnson or both of them for sure. Cause last year they was just jacking up shots. There was times I'm like, y'all not gonna give Wemby the ball? They come up the court. Man, shoot, we trying to get our numbers up. Screw Wemby, So, and then this year when they brought in Chris Paul, changed that whole joint up. Now it's like, okay, Wemby's the focal point, Chris Paul running the show, and then you've seen Vassell and Johnson coming off the bench at some points. So that's crazy. By the way, to who was that earlier that said salute to you, JM30. My hat, definitely like Maxine. If you like my hat or any of these hats, all of these hats are on thisweekinsidethenix.com. You could see all of the links to these hats. You know, most of these hats are discounted. Get them at a good price. But just go to thisweekinsidetheknicks.com. Basically, this website right here. Right? You go here, you click on discounted hats, and you see pretty much all the hats in my collection right here. And you just click the link so you can get them for a discounted price. Just to let them know. Let me see what else you guys.
So yeah, the way I look at it, I'm looking at the schedule for a game. We got Lakers later at 8:30. I think we win that game. Depends
Of
how
course.
the game will go. Did you see the
Yeah,
prices
of course.
for that game though? Did you
No.
try to get tickets for that game? If you don't
No.
mind me asking?
I'm pretty sure it's crazy though. I know it's probably $300 cheapest ticket.
$1,000 for mid seats.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the way I look at it is Lakers, I think we win that game. Houston, that's going to be a dogfight, but I would.
That's going to be the fight.
I would like
That's
to say
gonna be the
we
fight.
win against Houston. I would like to say we win against Houston.
Yeah, they're definitely beatable because one, they make a lot of mistakes down the stretch. Like
Toronto.
Toronto's going to be the toughest game. Watch.
Why do I have
In
a fun
fact-
feeling that's going to be a tough game?
We might, because they won 5 games in a row, you know, Nobody's talking about them. They won 5 games in a row. I've been watching. I pay attention to everything. I'm like, damn, Toronto
Why do
just
I
keeps
have
winning.
a funny feeling Toronto's then that's back to back too. That's the worst part.
We might lose to Toronto, but we definitely got Boston. And by the way, that Boston game on the 8th, we're going to be doing a live play-by-play. So be right here. We're going to definitely, for that game, we're going to, and there's a guy who does Celtic content. I'm trying to see if I can get him on a call-up show next Friday. But for sure, we doing the live play-by-play. So
And Boston's
make
got
sure
their
you're
own
here
set
for
of
that.
Problems too now.
Oh yeah, and I love it. I'm loving it. I love to see the ops fall apart at the wrong time. You know, I love it. I love it.
Lakers are
You
a
know.
trap game. Lakers are a trap game. Don't sleep on.
That's
Yeah,
a
I'm not
trap
big
game.
on-
Yeah, we can't sleep on the Lakers because LeBron James still is top 3 all time, and he could put up 50, 40 on any given night. But, you know, I don't think he's going to do that because I think OG Anunoby, I think that's the one matchup
I
that
think
can
OG's
contain
gonna
him.
stay on LeBron throughout that.
Yeah, I think LeBron could have a solid game, you know, 20, 25, 7 assists, 8. He could have a game like that, but I don't think that
I don't think
he's going to be able to. Yeah, he's not going to be able to take them over. I just don't see it because the way the Knicks are playing right now, it's just too much firepower. The Lakers defense is weak. They're suspect. They cannot guard the perimeter. They can't guard pick and roll.
If you guys remember
No.
when we came on a hot streak last year, Lakers came at MSG and stopped the Knicks.
That's
Yeah,
a big time fact.
That's true.
But I think they had AD though when they did that.
They
The
had-
AD's not going to be there.
they have no AD.
There's
So
no
it's-
AD there.
It's gonna be interesting to see if they can pull that out. And I already know that
I think we're gonna blow them out, man. I hope we blow them out because I really want to watch the fight too. I kind of, you know, like I'm like, damn, the fight and the game is on, but no, we doing live play by play.
LeBron's ability to get others involved is elite. Yeah, you're right. You can't count that.
Yeah, you
out.
can't count them out. You can't count them out because Dalton connect. Next thing you know, he gets 20. Then Austin Reeves has 30, and then you know that you don't want that. You don't want to see that.
So
But the
it's
rest of
gonna be
those
up to-
guys are 2 weeks to me.
So yeah, if you're the Knicks, you wanna put the pedal on the neck, and you want to keep it pedal throughout the whole fourth quarter.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because they can go on runs. I seen what they did to Boston too. How they baited KP to post up by putting small guys on him. They put Rui Hachimura on KP, so the Celtics were forced to post up, and they did because KP had like 14 points in the first half, but they weren't shooting threes. They was like, yeah, we give up the twos. You're not gonna kill us from 3. And they even shot under 50 threes that game. They shot about 41 threes, which, you know, they want to get up as 50 threes. Oh, by the way, the Spurs, they smacked the Bucks tonight. Oh, my God. They beat the Bucks 144 to 118.
But the way
Jeez.
I look at it with the Knicks is, I think we proved we're title contenders after what we did to the West. I think
Yeah, we definitely titled. Yeah, we definitely titled. And Jokic, by the way, the one they say that's the
But-
best in the world, he said it. He said the Knicks are contenders.
But if we prove to Boston that, hey, You beat us in game 1. That was a fluke. Let's see how you
Oh,
do
by the way, the Raptors lost tonight. They lost.
Okay.
So they little win streak is over now. They got
So-
smashed.
The way I look at it is when it comes to Boston, this is how I see it. Game 1, okay, you blew us out. Opening night, you had a championship celebration. The G shot was going down for you. We weren't playing defense. We just got to the season game, right?
Right.
Game 2. All right, let's see how we do in game 2 against y'all.
Facts.
So the
And
way
I think it's
look-
going to be a win for us.
I think that's going to be a win for us, especially with the way Boston's been playing too. They've been playing really sloppy as of late.
Yep. Oh, wow. LeBron is a game time decision. I'm letting y'all know right now. If LeBron James is not playing tomorrow, we're definitely smacking them. For sure. 100,000%. If LeBron
say
James
that.
does not play.
You say that, but some scrub is going to be, dropping 30 on us. Hopefully not.
Nah, I don't see. And look, they got a whole lot of game time decisions. Rui Hachimura, Dorian Finney-Smith, Gabe Vincent. They got a lot of game time decisions, man.
Yeah, if LeBron doesn't play, because
He got to play. Nah, he got to play.
He
he has to play.
I don't
Come
think
on.
he's going to sit that out.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on. They can't do that. They got to play LeBron. Come on, man. All these people paying $1,000 for tickets and LeBron's not going to play? I'll be so mad.
What I'm interested in
Mhm.
is the Philly game coming up in February.
Oh, yeah. By the way, I got a Philly fan that's going to be on the call-up show, too. Talking about that right before when we played them.
So the way I look at it is if
Mhm.
Mitch is back before that Philly game,
Ooh.
A and B, try ducking Mitch. Do me a favor.
Ooh. I don't think Embiid will play that game. He gonna be like, oh, wait, Mitch. No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to play that game. Mitch might
also-
knock his head off.
Don't be surprised because I think I heard rumors spreading around that Embiid might be on a trade block.
Oh, man. What team would trade? This guy missed 400 games. 400 games.
Washington Wizards.
Oh my God. If you trade for Embiid, you're a fool. Why would you trade for him? Not even the Boston Celtics, I don't think it would be smart for them to trade for him. Even though, they could, if they give up KP and maybe White or somebody like that, they could probably
Even
get
if
the
I'm
deal
the
done.
Boston Celtics, I would never trade for Embiid.
Hell no. Even the Boston Celtics, it wouldn't make sense because he's never going to be there. He's going to be there whenever he decides he can play, which is not when you need him. But, oh, yeah, I'm going to go to the Olympics. I'm going to go to the Olympics to win a gold medal when I know I'm at 100%. When I should have shut it down like Kawhi.
It's true. And you know what? In the CBA, we've seen a lot of people put on a trade block like it's nobody's business. And I want to get back to that topic because ever since the CBA got implemented, the new rules got implemented, we're hearing players that we would never think would be on a trade block.
Right.
And I think that's good for the league. You want to know why? Because there's no more super teams anymore. There's
Nope.
no more super teams anymore.
Even Boston. Listen, if Boston doesn't win, they're breaking up for sure, guaranteed. But I think they might break up even if they do win. They can't afford to pay that salary.
You think so?
The Boston Celtics salary is ridiculous. The owner is talking about selling the team. Think about it. If you're winning championships, you're Boston. Why would you sell a team?
Fair enough.
They can't afford to pay all these salaries. Most teams can't afford to do it. They can't afford to. Only
Even
the
the Knicks
Warriors.
don't want to be in the third apron.
Knicks don't want to be in the apron too, but they could if they needed to. But, the goal is to stay where we are. Within the first apron, don't go beyond that. Because
We're still
once
in
you
the
get
first
beyond that, yeah, we still in the first apron. We can't because we capped. We're hard capped at the first apron. So we can't even go to, even if we wanted to, we couldn't do it this year. Next year we could though, right? As long as we don't violate the rules, like make a trade where, because the trade we did for Bridges because we didn't match the players, that's what capped us. So we traded what, 3 players for 2 or something like that, or 2 for 3, can't remember. 3 for 2. Either way, that trade, because it wasn't an even amount of players, it was an even amount of money. That's why we were able to go into the first apron. Remember they had to add salary to the trade? They had to add, right. That was so that way we can go into the first apron. If we didn't do that, we would be locked at the first apron. So there's certain rules and restrictions that, you know, to prevent teams from abusing the salary, you know, cap like the Knicks used to. Like when we used to spend all these money on guys that kind of was like at the end of their careers and that would be stuck with the bill, right? So yeah, the league kind of prevented that by adding the apron system, so that way teams themselves would get under the apron because they know that the penalties, like I'm gonna tell you right now, the reason why we got Karl Anthony Towns is because Minnesota Timberwolves is paying $160 million in penalties. Okay? Forget the salary. They're paying an additional $160 million. So they're like, okay, ownership is looking at it like, okay, yeah, it's nice, it's cute. Yeah, we went to the Western Finals. Yeah, we got to break that up. And that's why Randall's going to walk if they don't trade him. Because they don't want to, you know, they're trying to get under the second apron.
Yeah, the way I look at it is Randall walking for the Minnesota Timberwolves might be the best thing for them.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm not even trying to talk crap about Randall, but if you're Minnesota, I'm not signing that contract. I'm not re-signing him.
Yeah, no, they're not. Unless they, like I said, like they could like trade other players, but if you don't see them trade nobody else, right? Or they don't trade Randall, it's obvious they're gonna let him walk. You know, because that once they let him walk, they'll be in the first apron. That's like a default. Like, okay, boom, under the apron now. You know, now we have a little, you know, breather with penalties. Yeah,
Dante DiVincenzo, though.
Oh boy. What happens with him? Because he was in trade room. He was in trade rumors too. You know.
I know. I don't think he's getting traded though. I do not.
Well, definitely not because he's out for the season. He heard him. You know, he's done. No team's taking that. What team gonna do that?
Randall,
you know, unless you're willing to wait.
Yeah.
No, never. Nah, he's never. Because they got Nas Reed. They're gonna promote Nas Reed. So then he'll become the starter. That's what they're gonna do.
I'm pretty sure
Man.
he's gonna end up on a different team though.
Don't be surprised he goes to Brooklyn because they got the money.
Really?
Don't be. Yo, listen, they got the money. Don't be surprised. I'm not saying it is, but they got the money to sign whoever they want. Brooklyn has the most money out of anybody because everybody's gone. Ben Simmons, they don't got no real contract besides Nick Claxton. I think like he's the only contract that's like major that they would have.
In that case,
so
maybe Brooklyn could be a threat, if anything.
Yeah, I mean, look, they finally realized they suck, so now they're tanking. They're trying to get that first pick. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm not just saying this because I'm a Duke Blue Devil fan, but I'm just going to let you guys know that kid Cooper Flag is the real deal. If I had the tank to get him, I'm taking to get him. He is a game changer, bro. So that's what the Nets realize, and that's pretty much what they're doing.
It's true.
Let me see what Randall was never part of T-Will's plan. Knicks will be champs. Just said that. 8:30 national TV game. He better play. You talking about LeBron? Yeah, he better play. I'm doing a live play-by-play tomorrow, man. Man, he better play. Listen, man, LeBron. We're gonna end it early. We're gonna still do it. We still gonna be here tomorrow. We're gonna do it. But if it says LeBron James is not feeling well today, we're gonna end it early and we're gonna watch some boxing. If you guys watch boxing.
Hey, who knows? Maybe we'll get Bonnie champs. We'll get the Jalen crossing up Bonnie play.
Oh my God.
But
I don't see that happen unless it's a blowout. Because remember, they got to protect Bronny. You don't want Bronny getting crossed up and abused and dunked on.
Mhm.
Yeah, that would just be bad. Oh, my God. Crazy, man. But I just love to see the Knicks in this position where we're like, okay, this is a guaranteed win. This is a guaranteed win. Oh, that's a tough game. I love it, man. I just think that, we're playing the best. They said January was going to be the toughest month. Yeah, we had some bumps in January. It wasn't
did,
perfect.
no.
It wasn't
Not
it wasn't our best month. Yeah, it wasn't our, but however, the way we finished the month. Sometimes it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Yeah, and the way we finished, it was a good finish. It
Yep.
really was.
Facts.
Because now you're going into the winning streak. You're going into the winning streak of February. You're finally getting news about Mitch. He's running. He's jumping. Who knows? Maybe we'll find out he'll start practicing.
I would love it, man.
I
would love it
for him to be playing after the All-Star break. If you can get Mitch back in February, mid-February, I think, there you go. You got your bench back.
You know what? I got the next poll. I'm gonna post this tomorrow, right? And I don't even typically do polls on Saturdays. Percentage chance that Mitch will be here after the deadline.
Because there's a rumor going around. Ian Bakley said he's running. He's jumping. Ian Bakley said it himself.
So what percentage you think? He going 100%? He gonna be here?
I'm going
60%. Oh, okay.
100% he'll be back after the trade deadline.
Okay.
I'm one with hot takes. That's my hot take. I truly do believe Mitch is the piece we need to win an NBA chip. And whether Knicks fans like to admit it or not, and this is my hot take before I end this call, Mitch is the one, along with Cat, that will bring us an NBA chip. It might not be this year.
Oh, let's go.
It might not be this year, but definitely
It's coming.
it's coming. I feel it. I can feel the vibes. Because you got to remember, Mitch's trade value is at an all-time low right now. He'll be back next season if he's not back this season. And
so, but one last thing before you go. Chris Boucher from Toronto. Did we talk about him?
yeah, we can talk about him.
How do you feel about him? Because they said there's some interest in him. Do you think the Knicks should make a move for him, and then you could go?
I'm still on no trades.
Okay, no trade. Okay, copy. All right, that's all.
I'm on no
Yeah,
trades
say
because
land your plane how you want to. I just was curious because I had him as a topic. So I just wanted to
I'm
make sure.
saying no trade because the chemistry is at an all-time high right now. The ball movement's been exceptional. Everything with the vibes, Deuce McBride is finally getting back to who he used to be at the beginning of Boston, at that Boston game. Precious is balling out. And the rookies, we got Kevin McCullough back in the G League. Yeah, he came back.
Right.
Our future, and I want everyone else to understand this. Yes, it's about the present. Not denying that. It's the truth. But our future with the rookies that we have right now, the future for the Knicks is secured for the next 5 years. You got Tyler Kolek, you got Kevin McCullough Jr., you got Ariel Huckaporty, you got Pacome Daddy as your rookies. That's going to be playing for the Knicks. And don't be surprised if they become major contributions to this team. Pacome Daddy could develop into a 3-and-D player. He could become a three-point specialist with the way he shoots that three. Tyler Kolek, he's going to be the next starter for Jalen Brunson. He's going to be the next starter for Jalen Brunson after he retires.
No. And the good thing is, too, like, these guys, Mikal, all these guys, they're in their late 20s. So that means in 4 or 5 years, they'll be in their early 30s. So they'll still be good players. It's not like they're going to be old and washed. It's like people need to realize that. Like, so when they say, like, oh, the Knicks window is so short, Jalen Brunson's what, 28, 29? 4 or 5 years, he'll be 33, 34. That's not old. You
That's
know,
pretty
same
good.
thing. Mikel's 27. He'll be 32. So it's not like these guys are going to be old and washed, you know, like some people think. So we got time. Not that it's going to take that long, but I think that, you know, they're going to pretty much stay with this core for that period of time that you're talking about. Then if they, you know, if you have to make adjustments and moves, you can. And then hopefully these young guys, like you said, become even more serviceable, key rotational pieces, which is, you know, is all a possibility because most of these guys, they locked up anyway. And then also unrestricted free agents.
It's
I mean,
true.
restricted free agents.
You can build a new team. You can build a new
Right.
team. And
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
First
Yuri,
of all,
then. Thank you, brother. All right, yo, Yuri, man, you the best, man.
always find me.
Hopefully you in the building tomorrow. That was Yuri, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to Yuri, New York City. Salute to him. Definitely, I hope you guys. And by the way, keep the calls coming. 646-995-8389. I'm not sure what happened. We got disconnected after the first show. I couldn't end it like that, so we kept the call. I got my man Trevor back in the building. Salute, Cherry. Salute, Trevor.
Yeah.
Background there.
Yeah, let me get my background.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, we're ready now. Let's go.
Let's go, man.
I agree with some of the things just the last caller made, but
Okay.
we gotta forget Mitch. Please do forget Mitch. We're moving on
Okay.
because at one point we couldn't I like quickly in them, but we had to move on. You gotta remember also these guys want to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
As much as we like Juice, if the number don't come in right, we're gonna have to let him go.
When you say the number, what numbers you mean? When you say numbers?
His next contract.
Oh, we got 3 more years because he got
Alright.
2 more years after this, so we got time. But I get what you're saying.
Right. We what's his name? Just made he waived his no trade clause, right?
Precious Achua.
Precious, right. So these were all made for he agreed to that because he expected to be moved.
Oh,
Because
wow.
he has to get paid. No, why would a guy agree to that before you even sign? Well, we're gonna sign you, but we need this so we could have this flexibility. You know?
That's
I'm
a good
not mad.
point.
I'm not mad at him, you know?
That's a good point.
So here we go. We got certain things on the table. We got to do a little cleaning up of the deck. That's what's happening.
Right.
Campaign is gonna go.
Really?
Because he's on a short deal also.
Yeah, $2 million.
Right. I remember, as much as he plays good, you see what he did the other night? Came down and jacked that one up. Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah, he gets a little trigger happy. He does.
That's a heartbreaker. That's a heartbreaker there.
That is a heartbreaker. Yeah, for sure. Yes.
So we, you gotta watch certain things that you could say, I cannot trust this player in this role. You know? You're
Right.
good while it lasts. All right, let's see if you can move on. It's okay. Everybody knows it's a business.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, nobody's gonna cry because you're still getting your money. It's not like you're getting less money, right? And getting traded is a part of the business.
And if you notice, they're making deals where the guys in them could move on and be happy.
Right. That's what Leon Rose does.
Right.
Gives you an opportunity.
He finds your home. He finds your home. Mm-hmm. Once you're true to us, we'll find your home. Right? And look, for instance, Toppin. Obi is gone, but his brother's here, but his brother don't get that much light.
No, at all. And I think he should get more light.
Right. So you see? So it's just that if the right player comes up, you gotta understand we have to move you because we need that right player.
Right. No, yeah. That's it. So, what's your percentage chance that Mitch is gone by the deadline?
Oof. I wish he's gone. Period.
But do you realistically think that they're gonna move him? And if it is, what's the chance? What's the odds on?
I believe they have some. I believe they have a deal in place. I believe they have a deal in place.
Oh,
But
okay.
it cannot because that deal is probably linked to another smaller deal.
Right.
So they can't show their hands.
Right. Nah,
You
that's
know,
a good point.
because we need a power forward. I like Boucher.
That's what I was asking the last caller. How you feel about
Right.
Boucher? He does make $10 million or $9 to $10 million or something like
I
that.
love Boucher. You know, because you see, there we go again. It's not a big flashy move. It's a move that's going to fit in. Boucher, if you watch his role in Toronto before, he was basically a starter.
Yep.
Right. So,
For sure. He definitely played a lot of key minutes there.
and he played with OG. So
Yep.
that could be a reunion right there.
You think Toronto would take Mitch off our hands? He's currently making $10 million.
No, unless they're taking him for financial reasons. Remember, next year he's only going to be making less, right?
12. Yeah, it goes down from 14 point something to
To
12.
12, right? So it's a money deal. So you get in that, and you probably get 2 seconds or a second, whatever, you know?
Right.
So Mitch
Because so
moves on a
that's
money
how you
deal.
get him. That's how you get him. Like Mitch has to go. So I know you want to
Right.
trade Mitch. So you're willing to do Mitch for Boucher.
Mitch and a second.
For Boucher, you're willing to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mitch and a second all day and every day. Because you see, with Boucher, you know, if you leave him open, he's going to shoot it, which we want. Remember, one of our problems before, we wasn't shooting enough 3-pointers.
Yeah.
Quality
Yeah.
3-pointers. Right?
Quality up.
So that was one of our problems. Now he can shoot and hit it. Now, the big surprise is Precious is true. Nobody was expecting him to shoot, but he's shooting that corner 3 pretty decent.
Man, and he's shooting it with confidence. Real quickly though, Boucher,
Right.
Boucher is averaging 10.5. I got it on the screen so they can see it. He's averaging 10.5 points. He's shooting 50% from the field, 37% from 3. Yeah. He's 6'9". He's only 200 pounds, but that don't matter. He's 6'9", right? We gonna deal with the 6'9". He's solid. I like this kid, man.
I like him from before.
He's talented. Yeah, he's talented. He's talented. He is a little older though. He's 32.
Yeah,
So,
but you got to remember, everybody age different.
that's true. That's a good point.
Everybody age
No, that's a good
different.
point. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. And he's a veteran, so he'll fit into the culture. You need guys
Right.
that's seasoned already. Yeah.
He's not coming to make waves. He's coming to survive.
Hmm.
And then whenever we have to sign him, because I think he might be up for
Nah,
a
he
new
got some
contract.
years. I think he
All
got.
right.
Wait, hold on. No, yeah, he's up for a new contract. Yep, he's up for a new contract.
Right.
This
and
will be his last year. Yep,
He'll come cheaper next year.
definitely will become cheaper next year because
Right.
his salary actually went down too. So, and he wasn't getting the minutes and the time. So yeah, his salary will be coming down. That's a good point.
So Boucher, we might have to make a 3-point team, three-way deal to make it come out. But Boucher could be our next Nick.
Yeah, his name has been listed. Him and Yabusele too. How you
But-
feel about Yabusele from the Sixers?
Yabusele I think Philly will be petrified to deal him to us.
I know, that's what I'm thinking too. Yeah. That's what I'm saying too. Like, why would if Philly is dumb enough to trade Yabu Sally, I don't think Daryl Murray is dumb. You know, he's a lot of things. I don't think he's dumb. I can't see that. You know, because that's the perfect guy for us.
Philly point guard, what's his name? The point guard for Philly.
Which one? They got like 8 of them.
No, the starter. What's his name?
Talking about Tyrese Maxey.
Maxey. I watched him in the draft, and I said, man, I wish the Knicks could get him. I was
he's
dying for the Knicks to get him. I said, Lord, I need him.
Yeah, he's talented. I like him. You think
something goes down and Philly's going to deal him to the Knicks? No, that will never happen.
What? That'll never happen. Nah, that would never happen.
Right.
Yeah, that Maxey, nah. If they got to trade Maxey, they going to send him out west. Like Sacramento. Get him out of here. You know, he ain't going to the Knicks. Hell no.
Take for instance, Walker Kessler from Utah. Danny Ainge is a Boston Celtic no matter what. He's rather to give it to Boston for cheap than to give it to the Knicks.
I'm glad you said that because some people don't believe that those politics exist. By the way, Coach, I see you, man. Salute the coach in the building. Knicks Tape Madness Discord server. But yeah, those politics exist where they look out for their previous teams.
How you think Kevin Garnett got to Boston?
KG,
yup. Yeah. How you think he got there? Mikhail,
I'm a Celtic for life, baby.
Yep. For cheap. They got him for cheap.
What about how Miami got Terry Rozier?
Right.
Mitch Kupchak, that was his coach. Pat Riley was his coach back in the day, man.
Exactly.
Come on, bro. Like, if people don't think these things happen, they don't really know the NBA, the politics of the NBA. For sure.
That's right.
Definitely politics.
You remember the best deal of any business is done over drinks. Not in the boardroom, over drinks.
Facts.
You know, in any business, they go have some drinks and say, hey, how about I do this for you? You say, all right, I'll look out for you. That's it. It's done.
Yep.
The time come, then they do the paperwork. But that's what's gonna happen. So we're not getting Kessler no matter what. Danny.
That's not happening.
Right?
Yeah, I jumped off that ship a long time ago, man. I was hopeful, but it's not happening.
I hope Danny Ainge is not gonna give the Knicks no matter what. Remember, nobody wants to see New York win anything.
Facts.
I don't care why you think Barkley and them be down in the Knicks like that. It's not that they're blind, you know. They just don't. They don't want. I remember my grandson played AAU basketball, and we went to North Carolina for a big AAU tournament. And he was about what? He was about how old? He was about 12. Oh, a little older. No, I think he was started to go high school already. So he was about 14 or somewhere there. And we went and we got into the elevator. There was about 8 other kids from all over. Yeah, he was a little younger, about 12. 8 other kids from all over the country, Arizona, wherever. And the kids start asking each other while the elevator is going up in the hotel. Where you from? I'm from Arizona. I'm from North Carolina. I'm from Atlanta. I'm from California. And the minute they asked my grandson, because he's quiet, where you from? He said New York. The entire elevator went, New York. It was so funny. It's like everybody said where they're from and it was okay. Once he said New York, that was it.
Oh yeah. That's how it is. Indeed. Indeed.
It was just funny, man. I'm telling you. I had fights when I played ball. Before we got on the field. Why? Because we're from New York. The police used to have to come by the field and like 4 squad cars just for the game to go on.
Wow.
just because you're from New York. That's it.
Yes. No, that's a fact. It's a fact. And that's why Shaq, he from Jersey, right? Salute to my
Yeah.
Jersey people. But
Mhm.
there's some people from Jersey that don't like New York, boy.
Nope.
Oh my God. And I really believe because somebody said, oh, Shaq there's no way he could feel like that towards New York because he's a Ewing fan. I said, okay, he's a Ewing fan. That doesn't mean he's a New York fan.
That's right.
The two things can be true. It doesn't mean that, he loves New York because he's a Ewing fan. No, he could love Ewing and still hate New York.
Still ain't New York.
You know what I'm saying? So
Imagine
especially
if Charles Barkley had won a
Mhm.
ring. Oh my God. Jesus.
Oh yeah,
Christ.
forget about it. Forget about it. Yeah,
Oh.
he's a guy who, salute to them. I'm glad to see them keep their jobs because I'm not a hater. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Yeah.
but at the same time, you could tell they don't watch basketball like that. You could tell, like they just watch. They give in a paper, they read
That's
from the
right.
paper, and just say whatever silly stuff they want. They're not watching the games. They're not. Only one that I believe watch the games is Kenny and Ernie.
Kenny. Kenny, if you watch Kenny's technically a New York guy.
Right? Yeah. He just tries to not be so. He tries to be more objective, right? You know, he tries not to show the New Yorker side a lot, but
Right.
he definitely is a New York guy for sure. For sure. But he always puts it out there that he's a Rocket.
Yeah.
So that's why he could never be all the way Knicks, because he's like, I played against them in the finals. So yeah, the New York is cool. I'm from New York, but the Knicks, yeah, y'all still an enemy a little bit. Y'all a little bit enemies,
No, because you see, a lot of people wanted to play for the Knicks. But let's go right back to Riley. Okay.
Okay.
When Riley
Yeah.
was here. I remember Donovan Mitchell coming out when he went for his first trial, with the Knicks, first workout. He blew them away. And they was like, who's this guy? Let's bring him back. And they brought him back a couple of days later. And he blew them out again. And it's like, yo, they gotta get this guy. They was trying to, some of the coaches like, yo, this guy is for real. Because they brought in some good competition for him to go up against in this trial. And
Right.
then Riley picks my boy from Germany, from France. From France? What's his
You talking about Frank no, you talking about
Ntilikina. Yeah,
Ntilikina.
Frank.
There you go. Boom,
Frank.
boom, boom. It's
Yeah,
so bad that I forgot. It's so bad that I forgot.
I mean, we're talking about Donovan Mitchell was way above
Yes,
Frank
yes.
on his workouts,
Yes.
and then he
you're
picked
right.
this guy, and his why? Because of being stubborn.
Yeah. No, yeah, David said you meant Phil Jackson, not Riley. But yeah,
Phil Jackson.
Phil. Yeah. Now we got you.
Riley did his thing too, because when he played John Starks, let me tell you, I never liked John Starks. I'll tell you right out. You know why? It's good if you could come off the bench and do a little thing, but no way John Starks should be playing in front of Rolando Blackman, who played for Canarsie High School, and Doc
Salute to
Rivers.
Canarsie High School. Let's go.
And Doc Rivers was on the bench. So we had both of them. What did Starks do to compare to Rolando Blackman, who was a scoring machine for the Mavericks? I think he used to play for. He was a scoring machine. So
we had a show. We did a show on this channel where we talked about whether or not it was misfortune or mismanagement as to why Ewing didn't make it to the, win a championship. And what you're pointing out right now is the mismanagement side. Just to add that there was a lot of mismanagement that I think a lot of us people that go back to the 90s, we look at it from a more of a glory kind of standpoint. But when you really look at it, like if you just being objective, you say, man, the Knicks really made a lot of mistakes. It wasn't just the bald-headed guy from Chicago that killed us. Yes, he did.
Right.
But it was when he retired, we had 2 years. We could have did something. What happened those years, right? So
Yep.
good point. Good point. I'm riding with you. I just want to add that.
So we cannot repeat the same mistake again. We got
Yeah,
one
I
thing.
think we learned from that. I think we learned from that, though.
Right. So that's why
I think we
that's why-
definitely learned from that.
That's why
Mhm.
a guy like Campaign, you use him while you have him. But if there's a move to make that move. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
No, that's a good point. And remember, I had him. I'm not sure if you was listening at that point earlier. Me and Yuri, we started talking about Miles Turner, right? We said if we could package Mitch with Cam and Sims, but the money don't work out, so we had to
Right.
refigure it out.
I love Turner for years.
Yeah, Turner is solid. I don't know. Some people in the chat don't like Turner. I get it because he's with Indiana. I get it. But we got to look past we don't like Indiana. Forget the players. Like Indiana we hate Indiana. That's a fact. There's no,
Right.
but the players, man, look, if we could get a player from Indiana that could help us win, I don't give a damn if he's Indiana, because I think that a lot of the people in the chat is riding off of that when they say, oh, they don't want Turner or the bad things, because Turner is way better than Mitchell Robinson. I don't know in what world, what universe would Mitchell Robinson.
I keep telling people.
Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Mitch is no good in the end of the fourth quarter. No
Facts.
good. Because he's not. We need points. We need points in the end of the fourth quarter. We need.
Right.
He could do putbacks, okay, but guess what? They're gonna foul him. Any smart guy,
Right.
I'll take a foul on him. I'll put a scrub off the bench just to come in and foul him a couple of times.
Yeah, do a hacker Mitch. Remember the hacker Shack?
Yeah, why not? If he hits 2 out of 8 or 10, I'm good.
God.
I'm good.
That's bad. Yeah, that's why I don't want to start him. Like, if we do keep him, I feel like, he can't start. And he definitely can't finish games.
Right. So then we right where we started off. He's not playing. It comes like he's not playing. I could get a
good
block.
point, yeah.
I could get a block from a Silver Summer center.
Precious gives you a block.
Yeah.
And he's only 6'9", 6'8", so.
Exactly. People watch football. I learned football when I came to America. Let me tell you something. And the first thing I learned, I said, what position is this big, strong guy? Every good football team that wins anything has a good tight end.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Gronkowski.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lila Zato, when we had all the big guys, all the big guys.
Yep.
Tight end, because what he does, he blocks and then he leaks out.
Yeah, there you go. And
Right?
he's a big target. He's a big target.
He's a big target.
Stick
We
that
don't
hand
need him
up
to
there.
run no
Boom.
60-yard dash. We need him
Hell
to
no.
get,
Nah.
We need him to get 4 or 5 yards.
That's it. And run guys over and maybe get a couple of
Right.
yards after the catch.
and guys can't bring him down because he's too big. His legs are too big. And
Facts.
he's tall. They're usually about 6'8".
Yep. Big target. Like I said,
Right.
statues out there.
Every
Boom.
good team, a good tight end. You
Yep.
could have the best running backs, the best wide receivers, a good tight end. Because you know what?
Good.
We
Yep.
have to concentrate on the tight end if he's leaking. And there goes the wide receivers getting better catches.
Fact. And you might have to double him too if he's really
Yes.
prolific. If he's that prolific, it's
Yes.
crazy. Yeah, you're right.
So you see, that's why you need certain players to do certain things, and then you're straight. You don't have to. It's nice having an all-star, but you don't have to have an all-star. You need good, solid guys.
Hold on, real quickly. HIM the Great, man. Look, salute to you, my brother. Don't Mitch hate. No Mitch hate, but I don't do hate. I'm a player appreciator. I could never be a hater. But we are being, critical on his shortcomings because right now there's been a lot of trade rumors regarding Mitch. So I'm really just presenting the question of whether or not he will be here, right? And right now Trevor's giving his take as to why he thinks Mitch, he should go, right? Yes, he's a solid rebounder. We know that. Plays solid defense, but when me and Trevor saying we need more, and especially we need availability. I mean, that's the first, like be there, right? I mean, that's the first thing. But then when he's there, what is he doing when he's there? Now, there's no hate. I'm pretty sure Trevor is going to root for him if he doesn't get traded. But there's a good chance that he could be out of here. So no, we're not hating on Mitch, man. We just having a conversation, man. Call up. And by the way, he also says trade Sims for a wing. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Sims, you might get a bag of chips for. I shouldn't say that. Oh God. But anyway, yeah, I don't think you'll get much value for Sims. Let me see what Coach is saying.
Sims has the same problem as Kevin Knox.
Okay.
You're playing in New York. There's a different type of aggression you're supposed to have when you play for New York. He's too laid back. Kevin Knox failed because he's too laid back.
Right.
Sims is too laid back. Has the same demeanor as Sims, as us, Kevin Knox. Sims has it,
Yeah,
So-
he's like too shy, like
Right.
don't want to disrupt the,
New York needs a certain. You got to be a aggressive player in
Right.
body. Your body language got to say something totally different once you're playing for any New York team, any sport.
Facts. Confidence.
Yeah, this is not the South where you could be chill and you just do your thing. Nobody is saying you're not doing your thing. New York, you got to bring a different type of a zest, we call it. You have a different zest.
Yeah.
In there.
Yeah. Now I know exactly what you mean.
'Cause they're
I know
coming
exactly
at
what you mean.
Because they're coming at you. In other words, if a guy hits you, you got to hit him a little harder. Sure, hey, I'm from New York.
Right. Facts. Yeah, it's a lot that comes with playing in the Garden. Like, it's a certain standard that we had. By the way, real quickly though, Trevor, because somebody said that he never heard that Mitchell Robinson was being talked, right? So I just wanted to share this for the chat. League sources told The Athletic that they're under the impression that the Knicks are open to moving the oft-injured. I didn't say that. They wrote this. The oft-injured Mitchell Robinson, okay, who will make $14.3 million this season and $12.9 million next season. The big man, who has been the defensive anchor for the Knicks for several seasons, underwent foot surgery in May and is yet to play in a game this season. The Knicks head coach Tom Thibodeau said this week that Mitchell Robinson is not practicing with the team, and he just began running and jumping. So yes, there are reports that Mitchell Robinson might be on his way up out of here. That's why we're talking about it tonight. But by the way, this is the Knicks call-up show, so if you have something you would like to say, you could always call up 646-995-8389. I just wanted to share that for the chat, Trevor, just to show them that, I don't just be making stuff up.
But a lot of people got to understand, too. Mitchell wanted to leave New York for a while now. He indicated many times his tweets,
He did, yeah, he did. And then he tried to clean it up right after, He would say some weird stuff,
Right. It's not one time. He did that like for 2 or 3 straight years. Tweet something out and I don't belong here. Nobody wants me here. Guess what? I don't want you here. Because I don't think he has the right attitude for New York. You could do your thing and be deadly. All right. And New York will love you. Once you give your heart and soul to New York, we love you. We'll let you know when you're messing up.
Right. Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's the way it is.
Yeah, and you can't be mad at. I don't think no player who has confidence would feel any other way. That's why I like the Noble Boys. Like, they know like especially Josh Hart, like his relationship with the fans. He know that fans gonna say what they gotta say when they're not doing the right thing. You know, even if
That's
Josh
New
Hart
York.
sometimes complains about it, but he knows that's what the city is, and he knows that we care about the Knicks. We want to see the Knicks do well.
We was getting on
And
Josh Hart.
yeah, facts. But he got his act together, and he's balling
Yeah.
right now. He's
All right.
balling right now.
All right. Take for instance OG. OG is a
Okay.
very quiet dude. He's like
Yeah.
what's his name? Play for the Clippers, right? He's
Mhm.
very quiet.
Kawhi,
He does his thing,
like
comes to
Kawhi.
work like Kawhi. Comes to work, he does his thing, all right. See what OG said lately? I gotta do my thing. I gotta be aggressive.
Gotta be aggressive. Yes.
Right?
And now look at him. Huh?
Right. He comes to work, does his thing, and I'm good.
Does his thing.
We like it, but guess what? He needs a little more, and he said it himself. I need to
Mhm.
be aggressive. This is New York, buddy. I'm telling you.
Facts. And also too, like the game, I think the thing that protects OG why he don't get the shade like that is because he plays defense every night.
That's
And, like,
right. Every
That's
night.
one of the things you cannot take it from OG. He could be shooting terribly, but the defensive end, boy, yo,
comes
man,
to
that
work.
dude is.
He comes
He's
to
a
work.
maestro on the defensive end. I mean,
Yes.
some of the techniques that he used to help defense, the way he swipes at the ball at times, gets steals. You know, he's just so good, man. Like then he's also a really good help defender too. Like,
Yeah.
man, like
Some nights you
he's
don't
incredible.
some nights you don't get the credit. But if
Mhm.
you're a real basketball fan, you watch his game. You'll see.
Watch his game. Yeah, you'll see it.
Watch
Nah,
his
you'll see
game.
it. So yeah, so that's what we want. We want you to like Josh Hart. Like Josh Hart could never have a bad game because he might not score no points, but you know
No
he's going to
points.
get at least 7 rebounds, maybe 4 or 5 assists. Right?
That's
He's going to
right.
dive on the floor 8 times. He might
That's
get a
right.
tech, but you know it's like you said. It's how you conduct yourself in terms of. Mm-hmm.
If you remember Michael Ray Richardson when he got here, Michael Ray just like he flipped the switch and that was it. And
That was
Sprewell.
before my time. Michael
All
Ray
right,
Richards
what
was
about
before my time.
Sprewell? Sprewell.
Oh yeah, Sprewell. Yeah, salute to Sprewell.
When Sprewell came to New York, he got,
Oh, yeah.
he choked his coach. Nobody liked
Mhm.
him. And this.
Right.
Guess what? Sprewell went out and do his thing every day.
He did his job, yo. He did his job professional and got high
Every
regard.
day.
And that's why he works with the franchise now.
Yeah.
That's why he still works with the franchise now, doing whatever he does, consulting. I don't know. I can't remember what he does, but yeah, I mean, that's just what it is. So New York, you gotta have that grit to you. You know, that's why we
gotta
like
respond.
Anthony Mason and guys like that. Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
you know, guys that'll be too crazy for other teams.
Lonnie Shelton wasn't pretty, but he's coming to bruise. He was a bruiser.
Facts. Yes.
You know?
How many
Spencer
of you guys
Hayward.
know that name? How many I wonder how many guys in the chat know that name? You just said Lonnie Shelton. That's throwback right there.
Yeah. Spencer Hayward. Come on. Those guys came to work
Yeah.
every
Facts.
night. Some days your shot is not going to fall.
No.
But if you do the other things, guess what? It's going to be all right.
No. That's why I had to remind people about OG because like you said, a lot of people they watch basketball, but they don't watch basketball. Like, so they're not privy to the defensive side of the ball. Maybe they don't even care about the defensive side of the ball. They want to see you score. So if you're not scoring, then you're not being impactful, and that is just not true. Like I said, salute to the channel members. If y'all saw me play my clips, I'm a defensive type player. That's when I come into the game, I'm locking you up. Can I shoot? Yeah, I shoot. Yeah, okay, cool. But my job, when I come into the game, I'm locking up anybody who I guard. That's the one thing you're going to get from me from a fact. That's my favorite side of the ball is defense because that's the only way you can stop the other team from scoring and hopefully get an easy basket. I love turning offense into defense, defense into offense. So you know, it's a little bit more to it. Like even the $212 million, a lot of people feel like we overpaid OG, and maybe that might be true. But at the same time, man, on the defensive end, I mean, and he's a plus minus. Not only that, he's a plus minus god to all the advanced stat people, but also our record with him with like 51 and 20 something. Like like he just impacts winning. So
Right.
that's the reason why
I-
he got the money he got. You know, and people didn't understand it. But go ahead. Some people did.
like Randall. I keep telling people from the day he came here. I said we got to get rid of him. Oh, he just got here and he's the Knicks and he's the. I said, listen to me. He's a jealous guy. I don't hear you now. I'm not hearing you right now. Your mic.
Who, me? Who, me?
Yeah,
Who,
now
me?
I hear you. No, right.
Hold on. I got to put this disclaimer on. Go ahead.
So Randolph, right? I keep telling people. I said, yeah, it's great he's scoring thing. I said, but we have a problem. I said he doesn't. He's jealous. I say, watch what happens when a game is going on, especially start a game. If a player comes down and score 2-3 times, I'm guaranteeing you the next time Randolph is shooting that ball, no matter what. And they said, no, man. I said, look. I said, take a look. For years he's been doing that. I said, we gotta get rid of him. You see, because he likes to win when he's scoring. But when somebody else is scoring, it's no good for him. He loses it. And me and my friend, we used to laugh every time. I say, watch him. As soon as he doesn't score, watch how he goes in. He sulks. He sulks. He is like, he's not happy the rest of the guys are doing the job. He has to do the job. So that's why I prayed every day that they trade him. And thank God we got the cat.
Nah, yeah, for sure. I'm with you on the cat part. Yeah, thank God we got the cat. And one thing I'm gonna say about Randall, like one of the things, I'm not sure if you watch Gil's Arena. I try to watch it sometimes, but it's just, you know, I can't deal with some of the anti-Nick talk, right? That goes on in that show. But one of the things they said about the Knicks that at the time I didn't see it until you know, the guys started getting traded away. More in particular, RJ, right? They said that 3 left-handers would never work.
Okay.
And I'm like, what do you mean 3 left-handers would never work, man? They ambidextrous. They could dribble with the right and the left.
Right.
But we seen what happened when they traded RJ for OG, how much better the team performed. I'm like, damn, they might have had a point because they do need to operate like they all thrive, even though they can go both hands. Definitely Brunson can go both hands. But even RJ can go right-handed sometimes. But
right. But you gotta also remember here we have a coach that doesn't understand when a guy is hot. I don't care who he is. You feed him until they can stop him. Yo, feed him and feed him till his, as we used to say, you feed him till he belly busts. You can't stop him. Yeah. You know?
You're right. Okay.
Let's work with him. Right through, you know?
Yeah. Okay. I hear you with the Coach Tibbs. I don't want to go to Coach Tibbs. I would say that
you'll pull a guy and put him sit down for 5, 6, 7 minutes. And I'm saying, what is he doing?
I was gonna say with the lefties, right? They do gotta kind of be on the same side of the floor. Like they all thrive from the same spot. So to have 3 guys that need the ball in the same spots kind of was like.
So then you're exposing your coach then. Because that's where practice comes in. That's where practice comes in. Yeah, right. If you're hot tonight and you're lefty, you could take the left side, but we want the other guys on the right side.
Right. But now the lineup they got now, I think like is this great space and great balance because, you know, they all kind of can operate from different sides of the floor. Like Josh Hart, you could put him anywhere. Mikal, he likes to post up in the mid post, but he can start from.
What's Josh Hart floor? Josh Hart has a floor. You know what's his floor? When
He
you
does the
get it,
same
he
dribble move on the
hesitates.
fast
He
break.
hesitates.
Oh, okay.
Anytime he hesitates, we gotta watch out. When he doesn't hesitate, he's deadly.
But I think he's doing less hesitating now, though.
Yes,
Do you don't
he
think
is.
so?
He is. He
Yeah.
is. But I'm
Mhm.
saying that's why you know when you watch a player, you gotta watch in depth.
Yeah,
know?
you got to. Yeah. You got
You
to.
gotta watch in depth.
Especially if you play, right? So
Right.
you see, things a little differently, and that's
I
why the
love
NBA
everything he
guys say
does.
that.
I love everything he does. But as soon as he gets that ball and he hesitates, I go, oh no.
Yeah. He got to
Because
give
all
it
of
up.
a
Once he
sudden everybody
hesitates, he got to
stops.
pass it.
Everybody
Yeah.
stops.
Yeah,
All
he
right.
got to
Take
move.
for instance, Tyler Coley, rookie, right?
Yeah.
But he's no regular rookie. You see how he passes the ball?
Yeah, nah, he's good.
A lot of
Yeah.
players are not ready for it. Jokic passes the ball the same way. You got to be ready. You got to be ready, and that comes when you're practicing. When you practice with
Yeah.
a guy like this, you know if I go there, I may get that ball.
Right.
See,
I got you.
and then he has a decent 3-point shot. He should be backing up sometimes. Deuce, I love Deuce. He should be backing up sometimes when you need him. You could play Deuce as a two guard and play him as a point.
So you want to take Cam out?
No, well, no, not really, but I'm saying in certain situations.
Oh, okay. I got you.
You got
To
to
mix
put
it
him
up.
in there. Yeah, because he can pass the ball.
Yeah, and he can run pick and roll.
Right.
Which I think, not that I'm trying to knock Tibbs, I know, but I do think they should run a little bit more pick and roll. I think that they run
a lot more. You know
they
why?
they should run a little bit more.
We have a lot of guys who can finish.
Yeah, and it's unstoppable.
Yeah.
You can't the defense like Denver. Oh my God! Whenever they ran the pick and roll,
That's it. Money, man. That's money in the bank.
man. I mean, Denver was lost. They didn't know what to do. That's the key. If you playing against Denver, you gotta run put Jokic in pick and roll. That is the key to beat Denver.
Why? Because he's not that fast. Come on.
He's not that fast, and he don't want to play no defense. Add that to it.
The reason why, because he don't want to foul out.
He don't want to foul out. He conserving his energy. Yeah,
Yes.
he conserving that energy for the offensive side because he does a lot. He's point guard. He's center. I mean, he's a scorer. Yeah, he does too much on offense.
Right?
I don't think you need a player to do that much on the offensive side. I think that's a handicap for Denver. And that's probably why I don't think they will win again because Jokic has to do everything. I think that he needs to do less, and I think they will be more effective.
Their power forward is not pulling his weight. Denver's power forward is not.
Well, they just started him. He was coming off the bench. He before the Knicks game, they was going with Braun, Westbrook, and Porter, and I'm like, I wish they played that lineup against us because that's food right there. So then they put Gordon back in the starting lineup to try to bring more, structure to the four, but he hasn't been playing the four. He's been coming off the bench. So I don't know. I'm not saying Brendan Malone's not a good coach, but
no, he's good. He's good. I like him.
But some of the things he's been doing, I mean, you could because I've been watching. Listen, I watch a lot of basketball, man.
Is it to appease some players?
I think it's to appease one player, and his name is Russell Westbrook.
That's right. That's right.
Russell, he needs to go to the bench, but who am I to?
Me and my friend, we call him Mad Max.
Yeah, he's Mad Max. Yeah, and yo, all you got to do pick and roll defense against Denver, just go under. I'm going under every time. Let Westbrook shoot. Hey, if he makes it good, hey, does he having a great night? Because he cannot shoot for nothing. Okay,
he can drive.
No, he gonna drive, but shooting the ball, no, he's not shooting nothing. And then I would just never leave Jokic. You set the screen and roll. I'm staying right on Jokic. I have to listen. Towns, stay right there. Do not move.
Do not
point guard you under. Don't jump.
Do not
Don't
move.
lose. Don't listen. You just stay right there, because Jokic is not that mobile either. Like he can roll, but he's not really moving like that. He's looking to catch you off
If you
guard.
go right up on him, he's gonna hook you. He's gonna hook
No,
you.
he can hook you. No, he's talented.
Right.
No, Jokic is no. Whoa. Let's slow that down. Jokic is talented. All I'm saying is, do not make it easier for him by blitzing him or by leaving him or doing something stupid like that.
Well,
No,
let's
the
get
big guy
2
got to
feet.
stay there.
2 feet. 2 feet.
That's it.
2 feet.
No more than that. Because if you give him more than that, that's
He's
an
gonna
open
shoot
shot.
Yes.
Yeah. And then he's a dead-eye shooter, boy.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, you can't give him no space. Just stay right there within that 2 feet.
what I
That's
said,
how I would
2
defend
feet.
it.
2 feet.
Right
no
there.
more. 2 feet.
And then my guard, whoever's my guard, just go under that joint. Wait for Westbrook. If he comes on the other side, then you be right there waiting for him to come off the screen. If not, let him get the open shot. Because what he going to do? He going to drive through you? You right there waiting for him to come to you. Don't lose sight of Westbrook either. Because if you lose sight of him, he'll blow right. Man, boom, he's a blur. He's still super athletic. But that's how I would defend pick and roll. And the Knicks was doing some of that too. But yeah, it is. I guess I love basketball, man.
Yes. I love good basketball.
Good basketball, facts. Yeah. And I see it. You could see who's real, like who's going to really be a problem. Like right now for me, I think that championship. I don't think no one has. I think everyone has flaws. Even the Celtics. I don't think no one is like invincible or can't be beat. I think that if you played each of these teams the right way, you can get them. And then these players getting falling apart. That's a whole nother situation.
You think we could try to fleece Detroit and get Durant the center?
Nah, they're not doing it. They're not doing. I don't think so. You know why? Because they're having success. So now that builds confidence, and I don't think no one's for sale right now. I think that if Detroit was playing bad, it'd be a lot easier to do it.
I think we drafted him and traded him to Detroit.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if in 2015, we did a trade where the 20-something pick, whatever year he drafted, 2021, whatever.
Yeah, we drafted
possibly,
him and we traded him immediately, I think.
Oh, you saying one of them deals? I can't even remember. I could look it up though.
You see, because if you don't want to give us the power forward, let's see what we could do center. I'll be doing something.
I don't think so. Because I think that he's a fixture in with it. Because they were trying to say they got a new GM, so maybe typically you get a new GM, the old regime guys are out of there. But he's not. I haven't seen him in any real rumors right now, to be honest.
That's why
I haven't seen his name.
Let me tell you something. That's why you always try. You don't have to wait for them to say. You put something in their air. How about this? How about that? See their reaction.
No, I mean it's worth a shot. Yeah, no, it's definitely if you could get him, shit. Oh yeah. Will the Durant trade haunting? You're right.
You might be pleasantly surprised.
And the Knicks do not draft him, but they did acquire him in the trade in 2022.
Right.
The Hornets selected him with the 13th pick, and then they traded it to Detroit. Oh, damn. Yeah, the Knicks also traded guard Kemba Walker to the Pistons in the deal. Okay, but hold on, but to give everyone the bright side of the whole deal, it made the trade create salary so we could get Brunson. So hey, I guess that's the silver liner. You don't get Durant, but you get Brunson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
Boucher, I think Boucher is going to surprise everybody. We're going to get Boucher, I think.
I heard his name. His name has been really consistent with a lot of reports. I've seen a lot of people saying that the Knicks are strongly interested in Boucher, and they were strongly interested in Yabusele. That came out
Yabusele,
today.
I don't think they're going to give up Philly's not
Hell
giving up
no.
Young Sally. Philly's
Not to the
not-
Knicks. They'll give him
Not
up,
to
but
the
not to the
Knicks.
Knicks.
Not to the
Hell
Knicks.
no. That's not
No.
happening. I would love him though. I think he's
Yeah.
a perfect fit.
Yeah.
But nah, that's not
Because
happening.
he's big and strong. Come on, we need
Man,
somebody-
he's
like
what?
I said, we need muscle there. We need muscle in the power forward.
Man, yo, you can't move him. I
Right.
seen him hold Jokic. I seen him hold like he held his ground. He holds his ground, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. But definitely salute to everybody that's listening, man. To me and Trevor going on, man. We listen, Trevor, man. Great conversation, man. Even if we don't talk about Tibbs, you just talking about basketball. This is great conversation. I still take a couple of more calls, man. 646-995-8389. This is the Knicks call-up show. I'm talking with Trevor. We just having a candid conversation.
I really don't like Tibbs as my coach, but he's the coach of the Knicks, and I have to deal with it. That's all it is. And I'm saying that some of the minor flaws, the major flaws he makes that are minor stuff, that's what irritates me. It irritates me because it's too simple. Like, for instance, I see what you're saying. The games when we're supposed to foul somebody, we are by 3, foul somebody, anybody.
I see.
A 2-pointer rather than 3. And those instructions are not given. You gotta let them know.
Some of the fundamental things that
you can't leave it up to the players.
Coaches would do,
tell them. I don't care how many times he heard it. You got to tell him. Like, I used to go to my grandson basketball. I tell him, hey, hands up in the air. Everybody used to watch me in the crowd. Hands in the air. Be taller than you are.
Facts. That was always a sin, like for in the basketball world, because if you had your hand down, the coach take you out the game. Like what? It's like keep that hands up every time, even if you don't block the shot, even if you 3-4 feet away, hands up. Because is always trying to make
the player has to do something different.
Facts. Yep. And you're honestly creating an obstacle by when you do that.
Yeah.
Like that's why you always keep your hands up. You know, I got long arms, so I'm blocking shot. Like, yo, listen, man, if you watch some of my clips, man, I'm locking up. I'm talking about I'm guarding dudes 6'8", 6'9". I'm 6'2". I'm guarding dudes 6'8", 6'9". I'm locking up, man. Because I follow the fundamentals of defense. That's just what my game is predicated on. So, you know, I know lazy defense when I see it. That's why I'm like, these guys, boy.
How you think I scored most of my goals playing soccer? Because I have strong legs. So guess what? If I see you're laying up on me, I will hit you. I've scored many nice championship games. We won because why? Because I know I'm strong. I'm a small guy. I'm 5'7". But my legs were like giant legs, you know? And I know what I'm going to do.
Right. Yep. No, you gotta use whatever to your advantage. I got long arms, so you know, and I got great lateral movement. You know, I dribble my on the ball defense is very good. If you ain't got a jump shot, oh boy, you're definitely not getting by me. It's not happening. You're gonna be trying to cross Iverson cross. You're gonna be dribbling until I get you to stop dribbling, and then you gotta pass it. Cause that's my goal. If I'm going up against somebody that likes to dribble like Allen Iverson, I want him to stop his dribble. I need to disrupt his momentum. Or if he does continue dribbling, I'm pushing him east or west. I'm not going to give him no straight line to the basket. You know, this is basic fundamentals, man. Sliding your feet, how to slide your feet. All of that. Oh, by the way, salute the Kobe Bryant phone room. Definitely call up. Yo, guys, call up. I'm taking the final few calls. 646-995-8389.
I got to close down soon, you know. I got to hit that.
Yeah, yo, Trevor, man. Yo, great calling, man. If you got to shut it down, give your final words. Great call. You know, we could see there's things we do agree on. Let's go.
But don't worry. I've been a Knick from 1970. I'm always a Knick. I've been in the Knick in the dark days with Jesse Green and what's that guy?
Way before my time.
Yeah, many days. I
That's
remember.
the first
I,
name I
I
never heard of. Jesse Green that you said. I never heard of Jesse Green. That's
Jesse Green or Jesse Doc. Yeah. Let me tell you
I never
something.
heard of either all of
I
them.
never forgot the Daily News when the Knicks traded for Earl Monroe.
Okay, that's the name I
They
know.
they
Let's go.
had on the Daily News, they had all 5 Knicks starters with a ball in their hand. They say nobody will have the ball. And I laughed and I said they gotta be crazy. And we won.
They have a great coach. You got
Yeah.
Walt Clyde. There's no way that's just crazy.
You know?
Yeah. That team I know about that Knick team though, because those championship teams, because I had to go back and I had to do my research. Not that I was there, but I had to do my research though. One of their strengths was how unselfish they were.
Unselfish, let me tell you. That was when the Pearl is coming down, Walt Frazier used to give him his space. Because guess what?
Yep.
The Pearl see Frazier has a better shot, he's getting the ball.
Right. Yep. Unselfish. Yep. And they used to call him Black Jesus, right? Earl of Pearl.
That's right. Then
I know my Lord, not do my Lord or something.
Bradley. You had Bradley. You had Butcher. You had Dick Barnett.
Dick Barnett was my professor at St. John's University.
All right.
Yeah, he was my professor at St. John. He was a lefty, and he loved to shoot. Like Walt Clyde always say, he's shooting that. He letting that thing go. Oh man. But all right, Trevor, man, great rapping with you, man. We'll be rocking again next week, brother. Tomorrow. No, I'm wrong. Tomorrow. Sorry. Tomorrow, live play-by-play. We watching the game together. As long as it's not a blowout, we gonna be rocking. We got boxing on. It's gonna be a crazy night. I'm looking forward to it to be here tomorrow. All right.
All right.
Gentlemen, salute, Trevor.
Enjoy your night. I'm cashing in.
All right, no doubt. All right, y'all. That was Trevor calling in, man. Salute to Trevor holding me down. Salute to Yuri. Salute to Hector. Salute to everybody that called in tonight, holding me down. I want to give a thank. But listen, this is the schedule for the upcoming live play-by-plays. Now, the only game I don't think I'm gonna be able to do is February 11th, the Pacers game. I gotta let you guys know about that, because I might have something else I have to do on that day. I think that's a Tuesday. But every other game, we rocking out. All right. So and then basically the reason why I do the live play-by-plays is because when the game is not on MSG, I don't want to listen to the commentary. So I'd rather get on the live and get on the phone with you guys and talk about the game, because I don't want to listen to them, they don't even know who half the players is when they come in the game. And, then I got to listen to, Brunson, he's good though. He's undersized. I don't want to hear that. So that's why we watch the game together. You know what I'm saying? And also, I'm going to put up, this is the upcoming shows. So we got tomorrow, we're going to be here, like I said, for the Lakers game. Monday, the podcast, 6 p.m. Though I'm thinking about changing the podcast time in the future. Not now. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing an early, I don't know. I got to see about the podcast time. And then the Wednesday, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it live, but I will do the Knicks in 10 show. The Knicks in 10 show is the show where I basically break down all the stats that we've been keeping track of all season long, so we can see how the team is progressing. We look at the numbers this year, this moment, this time. We break down the season into 10 games. We analyze each 10-game stretch. We look at where we were last year. We really, get to the bottom of whether or not we're improving. We look at some stats. Yeah, it's a really hardcore Knicks fan type show. So if you into that hardcore Knicks stuff, definitely be here on Wednesday. And then, of course, we got the Knicks call-up show happening again next Friday. So at 10:45 p.m., thank you guys for rocking with me. If we definitely, have been with me since the first show. This is the second show. By the way, let me see. HRM says, "Full back baby." Yup, full back baby jumper. You know how we do it, man. And definitely get these calls in if you guys want to call up before I shut it down. Salute to you, Kobe Bryant Film Room. This is the Knicks call-up show. By the way, one of your associates who be on the lives, who actually was on the live that I did with you and Trav, I think his name is Sid. He's a Sixers fan. I'm gonna have him call up on one of these call-up shows. And if you want to come on and talk on one of these call-up shows, listen, the other teams is allowed on this Knicks show, right? And I'm trying to bring, more, fans of other teams on so we could really get to the bottom of certain things, hash things out, and honestly see how these guys feel about the Knicks, right? Because, believe it or not, they have some interesting takes. So I got a Celtics fan who I'm trying to get on here next week. I would love to get him on next week. I'll let you guys know if I could get him on. He's like really, he's a really good like fan type of channel where he breaks down the game and this, that, and the third. He really doesn't like Cleveland, and so I'm seeing if I could get him on the line. Let me know what you guys want to do. If you guys want to call in, make sure you guys are here tomorrow. Like I said, it's going to be lit. And like Ondio says, definitely hit that like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Let me see what Coach said. I keep thinking about Houston wanting Sims and them not playing Whitmore. Houston don't need nobody. I think Houston's the one team that literally has every single position. I mean, maybe the point guard spot. Hold on, let me pull up the Rockets right quick. I think maybe the point guard spot, but don't they got who they got at the point guard? I know they got Fred VanVleet. I think that might be the only position like if they could probably get somebody they could use, but every other position Houston is straight. I don't think they need nobody. Let me see. They got Jalen Green. Oh, they got Reed Shepherd and Aaron Holiday. Yeah, they don't need they don't need nobody. Even though they ain't getting much minutes like that. Yeah, I don't see Houston doing no trades, because look at the centers. The three centers. I wish we could get this guy right here, Jock Londell. I like Jock Londell. I like him a lot. He doesn't shoot much threes, but he is shooting 50% from three. Doesn't shoot a lot though. I like him. He's solid to me. By the way, salute to you, Chris Gotti. This is the Knicks call-up show. It's the wind down. I guess Maxine fell asleep on me. She had an announcement she wanted to do, but I guess we'll do it tomorrow during the live play-by-play shows. Let me see. Some of you guys had some great comments. By the way, so yeah, the new Knicks City squad. Salute to you. Let me see. He said we don't need a center to score. Yeah, we don't. I'm not gonna say we need another offensive center, but I'm gonna say that we don't need a center that won't score at all. That won't even look at the basket like Trevor says. I don't think we need that. Let me see. Oh, I just got a message from Maxine telling me she just woke up. Maxine, what you want me to do? You want to save the thingy for tomorrow? Let me know via text. I know you're listening, but you're not in the chat. Let me see what else I missed. Phil Jackson. I mean, what percentage chance do you guys think that Mitch won't be here? I think I'm gonna do that. That's my next poll. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we gonna do that Saturday. I'm gonna do that on my next poll as well. Well, today is Saturday. We're gonna do it Saturday. We're gonna do it for today's show. But look, that's all for this show, man. I appreciate you guys riding with me, man. The Knicks call-up show's definitely doing well. I know you guys like it, and we're gonna continue doing it. The podcast, I'm gonna see about moving the time. Not right now, but we may move the time. Oh, by the way, before I go, I didn't get a chance to show this, but let me show it right quick. I just want to show you guys, if you guys notice, I've been drinking from the Captain 11 mug. I just wanted to show you guys real quickly the shop, right? If you go to shop.theobjectiveknicksfan.com, or if you go to thisweekinsidetheknicks.com and you click on shop, you can see with the mug that I was drinking from. This is the Captain 11 monochrome edition, black coffee mug, and it basically is just to give tribute to the captain. He's been holding us down, and he's worthy of giving a big time salute. So that's why I came out with these lines, so we can Rep the captain in style. You can get this at shop.theobjectiveknicksfan.com. It's also 10% off. So, you know, off all everything that's there. And by the way, channel members also get a bigger discount. So if you become a channel member, you'll be able to see all these things. And yeah, definitely check it out. I forgot to share that earlier. I know Maxine's gonna be with me. Hold on, let me see. There's some comments. I'll read a couple of comments before I go. New training staff ain't full. Fellas, Mitch going to be good. Yo, HRM are great. Let me also say this too. And I'm gonna wrap up. Mitch, I don't have a problem with Mitch, right? I'm not also on the bandwagon of wanting to trade Mitch. Let me just say that for the record, right? The callers might feel that way. I'm the objective Knicks fan, objective fan. I don't really have any real loyalty to players. Like, I'm not even gonna use the word loyalty. I'm just gonna say my loyalty's with the Knicks first. So anybody can go if it's gonna make the Knicks better. I do think that Mitchell Robinson is the best addition the Knicks can make. You know, so that's if he can come back. If he can't come back, I might be more on the side of moving him, right? I'm here to balance the scales. So I you know, I'm 50-50 on moving Mitch, but if he's going to come back, I'm more let's keep Mitch, just for the record. But if he's not going to be ready till April, he's got to go. I'm sorry. He's got to go. You got to try to get something, even if you're not going to get the same value. But I just wanted to give that clarity on Mitch, man. But that's all for the show. I want to give a big salute to Yuri for calling in, Trevor for calling in, Hector for calling in, even though we got the phone mixed up. All the callers that called up early. Of course, I got to give a big time salute to Own Dios. By the way, go follow Own Dios NYK on IG. He has some really great Knick content. Salute to HRM the Great, Chris Gotti, Kobe Bryant Film Room, the new Knicks, right? Salute to my man Coach, Knicks Tape Madness Discord server. By the way, I didn't go over the membership, but if you click the join button, you'll get access to the Knicks Tape Madness Discord server where we have a 24/7 chat. Salute to David Parker. Salute to Von Allen. Salute to Maxine, the great Maxine. Salute to Fritz. Salute to Mojo. Knicks will be champs, 25-26, of course. Anna Grill. Salute to everybody that tuned in, man. That's all for this show. And until next time, let's go.